Some days you get the bear, and some days the bear gets you. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I wanted to show you just a little bit of the cloud cover over the earth, so you can get a good idea of why you can't see what everybody says they're seeing, and you can't get a clear glimpse of it. It's like looking like cursed earth. Cursed earth pizza. I mean, look at the shelving, man. Look at the shelf clouds. Look at this. It's just an incredible cloud cover, wouldn't you say? I mean, would you say that's more than what should be there? I wanted to show you a little bit of this before we get into the meaty part of the video, along with the cosmic dust. Just before the ISS comes over the horizon to sunrise. Look at all that trash just flying around. So you get a perspective of what's going on and what hits the camera apparatus, which there are several. Some people think there's several ISSs up there. I'm not gonna say anything, man. All I'm gonna say is this is what's happening. Now, all this footage was taken last night on the 5th, all the way into the early morning hours of the 6th. Just so you know, I showed the last video. Now I'm showing this video, and then I got one more. Just so you can see what's going on while you're sleeping. But basically, it's going on all day long. You're just not aware of it. Now, one of my subscribers who subscribes to another channel, and I'm going to go ahead and just plug it because they've got relevant stuff. I'll tell you that right now. Soul Evolution. One of my subscribers, and I'm not going to say who subscribes to that, and said I might be looking at the subsystem of the Dragon, the subsystem, which is the Dragon system as they're calling it. Now, that's going to come up. I'm showing you this, and then I'm going to show you a part of what they might be talking about, and it's probably what I've caught the last 3 times that over the past 4 or 5 months. So this subscriber has told me a number of things, and I tend to lend that credibility right towards them because I've seen their stuff. At least what they will show. This video is about 14 minutes, 12 seconds long. Again, we know we're seeing flares. We know that. Nobody has ever denied seeing flares, but not all of it's flares. We know that too. We know that flares will come up because of the cosmic dust. Know that. So why, tell us this, that we know that. Obviously, you're not seeing the same things we're seeing, or somebody says, oh, you're deluded. Yeah, all right. Okay. Not the only one showing this stuff. Not the only one. Not the only one that's seeing this stuff around the world. Not the only one that has subscribers telling them and showing them footage. Yeah. Guess the bottom line to this, I'm not the only one. So like I said, you know, I'm just out here showing you guys the information, and you guys are doing an excellent job on matching it up with other channels and other information that's provided by the agencies that provide said information. And then people want to argue and ridicule. Really? Don't understand it. I'll get closer on this into the video. We're about, what, 5 minutes in to a 14-minute video. Like I said, I'm just, you know, I'm letting it play out. And there's people that appreciate the information. They want to know. That don't have time to, you know, do what a lot of other people are doing. You know? So these people, they rely on us to get said information out and to be as accurate as possible. My subscribers, and I would think all the subscribers would hold us accountable for false information. That's why I try to work hard not to give that false information. I try hard not to taint the footage so you can get the best scene that you can out of this, and you can make a diligent judgment on what you're seeing. You know, I'm not going to argue with you about what you're seeing. If you think it's caca, it's caca. You know, I'm not going to argue. You know, is this the Dragon system or a part of it? One of my subscribers says that think that's what you're seeing. So, you know, until something better comes up, I guess we'll go with that. You know, this possibly could be that. They're telling me it's a subsystem. So, okay. I can believe that. That's plausible too. Okay. Not gonna, you know, not gonna dispute that too much. Not gonna dispute it at all. Especially from where the information is coming from. Okay? And again, guys, that's just me. We're all seeing a lot of things. And we're all trying to label this. Well, I'm going to tell you, I'm not going to label it. I'm not going to do that. But I'm not going to ridicule anybody who does. And if people are coming to me with plausible information, plausible speculation and hypothesis, I'm going to take it into account. Said subscriber said this is possibly the Dragon system, a subsystem of, well, we know. Look, I'm seeing translucent shit. Okay? Excuse my French. Translucent. Okay? There's other subscribers telling me this on a personal level. Not typing in the thing. Telling me on a personal level. Showing me stuff. So, you know, it is what it is, you know. Like I said, what I believe and what you believe, that's two different things. We don't have to argue about it. I'm not going to argue with anybody about this stuff. I know what the book says. I know what the good book says. A lot of people know what the good book says. These things shall come to pass. A lot of things have came to pass. So why wouldn't this? That's all I'm saying, you know. That's all I'm saying, guys. You know, a lot of other things have come to pass. Why wouldn't this? Right? We're 9 minutes into a 14-minute video, guys. Again, I shall stress, don't stress this footage out. Look how big that, I thought that was interesting. This right here. Look at that. I just thought it was interesting. But again, don't stress this, guys. Take it in stride. I mean, I know that sounds kind of crazy, but at the same time, yeah, it's not. You know about the fireballs. You see the cloud cover. why they're cloud covering. You know, you got fireballs coming in, you got asteroid debris, you got debris clouds, you got all kinds of stuff. And I know the people who are looking, they're seeing all kinds of stuff on this footage because they're telling me. And then again, you know, I'm just showing you. I think this is down on the South Pole, guys. Remember how they said we could never get something to traverse the North and South Poles? Remember that? And how, you know how Black Knight, what it does. It does what they said we couldn't do. How can we see it? You know, I've showed satellite. The satellite app will show you what our satellites are doing. You know, and how many we got up there. A somewhat count of what we got up there, right? Can't show everything. Can't show everything, guys, and I understand that. We just want to know if we're threatened by something. Whatever black box programs are going on, to be honest, that's none of our actual business, whether we're paying for it or not. I know you guys are going to be like, what? But, you know, in all actual honesty, there's some things that you can tell the public, and then there's some things you can't. You just can't. You know, which is why the powers that be are doing what they're doing about this current situation that we're studying. But they're leaking out information every so often, spoon feeding us. And we know all about that. So it's not like you should be fooled by anything, or, you know, any of the ways the information is coming out. You should not be arguing about it. You should be actually surprised that it's coming out. Because the whole thing is they're seceding that you're smart. That's why you're getting it like you're getting it. They're seceding that you're smart. Okay? But you got to put the puzzle together. You got to be NCIS on this shit. You got to be CSI. You have to, guys. I'm quite certain you figured that out long ago, you know. You just got to be CSI. They'll trickle out some information, mainstream. But in the long run, you got to be CSI. And that's that. Now, I want to go back on, you know, I was listening to WSO this morning, and I listened to Steve's show and Wayne's show. And I was listening to their scientist. I believe that's what he is, a doctor of something. I can't remember what it was, if he was a physicist or, you know, that nature. But what he was saying is, you know, it made a lot of sense. A lot of sense. You know, I don't know if you guys agree with him or you listen to Steve or what have you. But as I said before, you guys, at least you guys don't ridicule me for listening to all the channels. And I appreciate that. Because I want the information, so you can give the best information. And I mean, that's how it works. You seen this guy's by the sun? So another channel reported about the sun, remember? Probably heard it already, right? So, you know, I mean, things are matching up. I mean, all you guys got to do is match it up. That's all you got to do. You're seeing it on different channels, different footage, but it's matching up with footage that's coming from the ground. At least that's what I'm seeing. I hear one channel reporting objects by the sun. While he's reporting on it, I'm editing footage. I'm editing footage that is backing up his footage, which is funny. It's funny. And actually, I would think he would be happy about that, so that, you know, people would get off his back. I think we all know who we're talking about. He took footage, about 4 minutes of footage, and I looked at it, and I just laughed, because he lives in my state. At any rate, guys, I got one more of these videos, and I will get that out ASAP. Until next time, Peace and love, man, to all y'all.